Fantom's massive breakout is just getting started, and at the time of this recording we have managed to break above a key area of resistance above the 0.6487, and this is playing out after we continued to hold above our key area of support between the 0.6076 and the 0.5608. And at the time of this recording, we are also holding above the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, which is also acting as support. And on today's video, I will be discussing my breakout target areas. So make sure that you stick around till the end of the video. And starting the video by first giving you a recap of an Elliot wave structure that I have been watching out from the lows that we made on the 5th of August. You can see that after seeing this massive breakdown move, we started a very nice recovery to the upside, where we first peaked in this 5-wave structure to the upside in a move that gave us a high above the 0.537, completing the formation of this larger Elliot wave count 1. And after we peaked in that Elliot wave count 1, we started a bit of a short-term pullback in a larger Elliot wave count 2 into the minimum target areas for the second wave, highlighted on the charts using this blue target area, an area that we have now fully maximized and reacted to this area in what I have been terming as the start of an impulsive Elliot wave count 3 to the upper side, whose minimum target areas I have been giving you in my previous videos by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of this Elliot wave count 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, giving me a minimum target area for the third wave at the fib level 1.618, and that is above the 0.8055. And you can see that in this impulsive movement over here, we managed to get a high above the 0.7637. That means that we didn't quite fully maximize the fib level 1.618, but we fully maximized the fib ratios 1:1. And there are very high chances that we have the highs in place for that Elliot wave count 3, and the pullback that we have been seeing for the past few days was a short-term pullback in an Elliot wave count 4, whose minimum target areas can be given by connecting the fibs from the low of the second wave to the high of this Elliot wave count 3, giving me a minimum pullback target area into the area between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.382, and that is between the 0.5603 and the 0.6085, which is an area that you can see that we have seen a pullback into and reacted to this area over here, giving us a bit of a short-term bounce over here. And there are two scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, and the first one is that we now have the low in place for this Elliot wave count 4, and in the next coming hours we are going to continue seeing higher prices in an Elliot wave count 5, whose minimum target areas can be given by connecting the fibs from the low of the first wave to the high of this Elliot wave count 1, then dragging the fibs to the high of that Elliot wave count 3, giving us a minimum target area for this Elliot wave count 5 at the fib level 0.618 as the first target area, and that lies above the 0.9392. So in case we continue seeing higher prices, continue holding above key areas of support, and also manage to break above the significant high above the $0.767, then I will be expecting an aggressive bounce, taking us back above the $0.93 in the next coming hours or maybe days. We also need to have in mind that this could also be a short-term bounce that we are seeing at the moment, where we can term this as a corrective structure, having this as a wave A, then this is a bounce in a wave B, then we can expect one more new low in a wave C. And for us to invalidate this ABC corrective structure, then using the Fibonacci's, we need to identify the minimum target areas for this wave B by connecting the fibs from this high over here to the low of the wave A, giving me a minimum pullback target area for the wave B into the golden pocket between the fib level 0.5 and the 618, and that is between the 0.69 0.63 and the 0.6751. So in the next coming hours, if we manage to break above this target area, then that will be setting us up for an aggressive bounce to the upside in this Elliot count 5. But if by any chance we get a rejection over here, then that will be suggesting that we are going to see one more new low in a wave C to give us a new low in this Elliot count 4 before we can finally bounce to the upside in an Elliot count 5. So that is the price action that I'm expecting to play out here on the Fantom chart in the next coming hours and also days. And let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I will be keeping you up to date.